Hi guys, just checking in today. I am going to put water in Prince Charming for the first time, so hopefully we don't have any leaks. I'm going to Zion next week and I want to make sure it's watertight and doesn't leak and cause problems there. So rather have it cause problems in my driveway than when I'm camping. And anyhow, so I have drinkable water hose, and on the end here is a pressure regulator. So I'm gonna hook it into my hose bib and then into the camper and cross my fingers. Check back in a minute. Alrighty, so I've got the hose hooked into the faucet bib on my house, and then I've got it connected on the camper. So I'm gonna flip around here so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is where it hooks in on my camper. And this is where it hooks into my hose bib. So you can see right here, this is the pressure regulator. I don't want to blow out any plumbing. I'm sure it's not quite as sturdy as our house because it's plastic. Anyhow, and then under here is where all my plumbing is. And I really don't know anything yet other than right here. If I pull up, that's how I drain the tank. And here is my faucet and a water pump. All right, so here we go. You're gonna witness whatever kind of disaster might happen right with me. I haven't tried this yet. Okay, water's on. And it is to the camper, so let's see. All right, we have water. All right, then I'm gonna pull this up so it drains out. Yeah, and it's draining out. So, I think we're in business, but I gotta check here in a minute and see if we have any leaks going on, because that would be very bad. I put some white plumber's tape on some of the connections that I could get to that were loose. Anyhow, so I'm gonna turn that off and make sure it's draining out of there, which it is. Alright, sorry, this is not a professional video, but you know, you're here with me. Anyhow, I don't see any water under here. Oh, I do see water dripping. Right there, I got a drip. Alright, so this. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Gonna turn it off. Water's out of the sink. Not dripping on the street anymore. Life's good. Other than the drip. Alright, talk to you later. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do is add some plumber's tape to this connection, and it's just gonna make those threads seal a little bit better. This is not quite plumber talent here, but I am gonna get it so that it won't leak. Anyhow, I'm going around the direction that you would tighten it, so that by connecting the hose doesn't loosen up the plumber's tape you're putting on. Alrighty, hopefully that's good. So this part, I'm gonna go back on here. And I'm gonna add water again and hope I don't see any drips. Alrighty. Most of these are hand tighten only. It says right there. So let's just hope that does the trick. Alright, I'm gonna turn the water back on. Cross your fingers. Water's on. I'm turning my faucet on. Alright. Some paper towels here from when I wiped up the drips. And let's see. I am not seeing any drips. I think I did it. Hooray! Alrighty guys, that's it for this part. I'm gonna fill the water tank and see how that goes. Alright, so filling this water tank, I just have the hose kind of tucked in there. I'm going to turn it on. Probably going to jolt out of there, but we'll see here. Got water going on. All right. I don't know how high I can turn it on, so just kind of have it going. Anyhow, so water's going in there. And, oh, I can see it. I can see it right here. So that's good news. So while it looks like the water tank goes back a ways, and then from what I've read, it turns off to the right, kind of an L-shaped tank. I believe it holds about 11 gallons. However, the way that this pipe comes out of it, it's possible that part of the water is never going to be able to be pumped out of there. So one of the flaws with this, but having at least some water certainly seems like a good idea to me. All right, we'll check back in a minute here. Okay, so I've turned the battery on to the camper up at the front, and now I'm going to turn water on here. Nothing, which is what I expected. Now I'm going to turn it back off. I'm going to turn the water pump on. I can hear it. I can see it moving a little bit there. And back in. Oh, we have water. Hooray! Still got some air in the lines. Anyhow, what this means is if I'm boondocking or dry camping with no water hookup, I can get water out of my camper with a water pump on. So I'm not sure if that's just how it's going to be, but there is water coming out, so I'm happy. Water pump off, no more water. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, I'm back. So one of the things I learned on the Tag Your It page on Facebook, that community, was that to fill the water tank, if you lower the tongue, lower the front end, and tilt it towards the passenger side, it will help the water fill that tank as much as possible. So, since I turned off the last video, I backed my camper up on this curb on the driver's side so that it tilts to the right, and I lowered the front tongue so that it would fill the forward part of the tank, and it wasn't going downhill in the back, so that I could fill it as much as possible. So now we're gonna turn this all back on and see what happens. So water pump on, faucet on, and I do have a little better stream of water. Anyhow, so that at least helps me know how this is gonna work. All right, here we go. Hello, I'm sitting here because I ran into a problem. I can't get the little shower thing to work on the side of the camper, so I posted on the Tag Your It community page on Facebook, hoping someone has a solution for me. Until then, I'm gonna enjoy the shade and wait. Anyhow, you're not the only one that has problems. We just gotta work through them. Talk to you real soon. Hey guys, well that wasn't very fun today. Anyhow, part of owning a camper, I guess, right? So this part right here, I think is what's bad. That end right there, there's a little mechanism in it that I think's not clearing and not letting water through. But what do I know? Anyhow, I am reaching out to this company to see if I can buy a replacement part. I think they're on back order, which go figure, that's how it goes. So anyhow, onward, I'm gonna go to Quick Trip and get myself an iced tea and get on with my day. Have a good one. Bye guys. Hey guys, I am just wrapping up my little video on putting water in Prince Charming for the first time. I'd say it was a success. I'm happy with it. I am a little frustrated. The side shower didn't work. I think there's a broken part. I'm gonna look into that later, order a replacement, but it will be working someday. It's not a necessity for next week. I went and got myself a Quick Trip tea and cooled down. It's hot here in Arizona. if you have one of these tags and you are putting water in it for the first time, I said you need to pull the little black T valve up to drain the sink. You don't. I was wrong. There is a cap on a pipe underneath there that I had already unscrewed. So take that cap off, drain it into a bucket, and that is how you deal with the water from the sink to drain the sink. Anyhow, I hope you like my video. I hope it is helpful to some. For anyone that's new like me, please reach out, ask the camping community questions. They are so happy to help us. And I'm greatly appreciative of the guys that reached out to me to help me with this today. Anyhow, happy camping. Please subscribe and follow my little YouTube channel. That would be great. And we will see you soon. Have a great day, guys. Thanks. Bye.